What does it take to be a food star, or a star in that world today? And is talent as a chef even important in the reality sort of space?
You've got to have the goods. I mean, you got to be a chef. You got to know. You got to know how to. You got to know what it is. You got to know how it's made. You got to know what it tastes. You got to do all those components, and then you have to be able to project it. So it's kind of anybody that's in an artist field. You have to be great at what you do to be able to go try to become great at anything else. So the foundation has to be true.
Mastery.
And I see mastery. That's right.
That's what I love about the cooking shows is that these guys, even though I'm not tasting it, you guys and girls really know what they're doing.
Yeah, we break it down. Someone said to me the other day that I bridge things because a chef will be able to. He'll tell me this piece, and then he'll tell me that piece, and he'll segment it. Well, I know what it takes to make the dish, so he'll tell me this, and I'll say, and then we'll put it in the mix, and then we'll put it in the mixer, and then and then he gives his piece. So but it's how everybody. I watch your show all the time with my kids, and you know what? You pick them up where they're falling down. Right. When they can't describe what they're wanting to say or how they're feeling, you give them that. You know, it's mastery. You call it all.
I love the heat in the burger. The bacon, you've cooked it down enough to where you get the texture of the bacon, you get the flavor of the bacon, and then you get this tender burger, which you've been able to cook medium rare. Brother, I'm telling you, it's a simple dish, but it has to be executed the right way. It's kind of like a play. If you just do what you're supposed to do and commit to what you're supposed to do, you're gonna make it happen. You made it happen, man. That's outrageous.
People walk up and they go, okay, you went to this place, and then you went and you had the burger, and then you you didn't really like it. I say, you know what, if I didn't like it, I won't bullshit you. If I don't like it, you're either not gonna see it on TV or I'll say something like, it's good. I mean, this is off, this is the best. And when I'm saying it, I'm really that. I'm not a TV person. I'm a chef that happened to get an extra paycheck going on to do TV shows. So I don't have anything else to give you. I mean, what you see is what you get. I mean, I've known a couple of these guys, and Mark, we've known them for a few years. I act the same way all on, the time. Off,
sure.
Same time.
So if you guys could be a contestant on any show, what would you do?
That's how I got into TV.
Sure.
I was on the Food Network Star. And I don't watch a lot of TV. As a chef and a restaurant owner, I'm spending all my time in the kitchen. And all my buddies told me about this show. They had seen it and they said, "You're going to be perfect for this." And I think the only reason they wanted me to do it was just to see me go on and get voted off. And so I did it, and I'd never even seen the show. And I don't think I would have done it had I seen the show. But I went and did it. I won it, and that's how this whole thing kind of this snowballed. But it definitely gave me a different perspective because you see how many people are putting so many, like in your show. I mean, so many people putting their lives on the line. And so when I work with these mom and pop joints, in my show's called Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, I see them sometimes in financial, peril. And I see them sometimes where they really have to make it happen. And it's great to shine the light on them like that. But it definitely changed my perspective.
What's the wildest thing that's happened on one of your shows, whether it's made it to air or it hasn't?
I'm at a diner, and we're not shooting. We're having a kind of a rap meeting with the production team, and there's these two ladies sitting across the way from us, and older ladies, and they're having a discussion that I'm supposed to be hearing, but they're not looking at me, and they're having a discussion of who's the bigger fan of me and of my show, and they go on, and they really kind of get into a heated argument, and one's talking about, well, I know his kids' names, and I know where he lives in the wine country. He goes back and forth, and finally, I guess it gets real creepy, and it's in the South, so there's a little accent in there too, and finally the one lady gets up from the booth and pushes away from the table, and I think she said, like, Mabel, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm his biggest fan. I know everything about Gus Ferrari.
I love it.
Gus
I love
Ferrari.
it. I love it.
Okay, don't worry about getting the name right.
All right, going back to in your own lives, who was your favorite teacher in school and why? Or what did they say about you that resonated?
I was an entrepreneur as a kid. I was always into business. I had some kind of business going at some time, and I had a pretzel cart that I had on the back of a three-wheel bike. My dad helped me build it in 5th grade, and I sold hot pretzels. We didn't have those on the West Coast back then. That was like a big thing.
Where at on the West Coast?
Here in Northern California. Well, this is Southern, but Northern California. It was called the Awesome Pretzel Cart. And my foundation, we make the carts now and give them to kids for fundraising projects. But
cool.
The thing I was into, I liked. No, it wasn't the money. It was like, I like making people happy. I liked cooking. I cooked at a young age. I cooked for my parents when I was 10. So same guy, same, what you see is what you get. A little fatter. Hey, I'm Guy Fieri, and thanks a lot for watching. And you know what? You gotta subscribe to watch more videos from The Hollywood Reporter.
I would love to see some world leaders on Lip Sync Battle. Like I'd love to see George W. Bush and Bill Clinton go at it.